It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Westbound traffic on the Hunter Expressway is at a standstill after a two-car crash at Seahampton. Emergency services and the Hunter's Westpac rescue helicopter were called to the crash near Seahampton Road at 6:15. Crews are working to free one person who was trapped in the wreckage. Traffic is being diverted via the M1 Pacific motorway and John Renshaw Drive. Anxious Stockton residents say the wild weather in the past 24 hours has seen several metres of beachfront eroded by huge seas. An east coast low is producing large swells, with wave heights reaching in excess of 10 metres in some areas. Jimmy's Beach at Hawk's Nest has also copped the brunt of the heavy weather, with recent sand transfers being washed away. Stockton residents say a large swell is still running this morning, so more erosion is expected. Hunter New England Health is urging residents to remain vigilant following confirmation of another coronavirus case in Newcastle. A 27-year-old man who was a close contact of a previously reported case is in isolation along with close contacts of his. Public health physician Dr. David Durheim says although there is no ongoing risk of community transmission, we need to maintain hygiene protocols.
We need to keep our distance. We need to maintain our good hygiene. These things have proven key to preventing the spread of the virus, and anyone who develops mild respiratory symptoms or more severe respiratory symptoms or a fever needs to make sure they stay at home and that they get tested. We need to be vigilant that the virus doesn't get away from us again.
The head of a committee looking into the relaxation of liquor laws for small bars and restaurants in Newcastle says public safety is a major factor in their considerations. The committee, made up of Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms, Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe, senior police and representatives of the liquor and tourism industries, is looking at a 6-month trial of allowing bars to open beyond midnight and serving cocktails after 10 p.m. Committee Chair Mark Latham has responded to criticism over the absence of frontline health workers on the committee, saying senior police are providing an insight into potential harms faced by emergency workers. Wildlife corridors at Luscantire in the Hunter will be restored by the Hunter Region Landcare Network. The group was awarded $12,500 for the project by Wires and Landcare Australia. Lower Hunter Landcare Coordinator Stacey Mayle says landcare projects can reduce the impact of drought and fire.
Just a really good opportunity to get some more of these projects started. The more we can do like this, the more we can help, mitigate some of the effects of the drought and the fires that we're seeing and try to reestablish some of that balance in our ecosystem.
A $1.4 million upgrade to Spears Point Jetty is now complete, giving boaters better access to Lake Macquarie. While the joint project between Council and Transport for New South Wales took longer than planned, it's hoped the jetty will serve the community for years to come. However, New South Wales Maritime's Alex Barrell says those braving the water this week should wear life jackets.
Unfortunately, the weather at the moment is not really conducive to enjoying this new facility, but over the coming days with this inclement weather and the heavy seas, all boaters just take care, make sure that they've got life jackets on and they're wearing them, and they just don't take unnecessary risks.
2NURFM Sport.
Mitch Barnett has been named to make his return to the Knights on Sunday after injuring his neck in Newcastle's Round 2 win over the Tigers in March. Barnett's inclusion will be a much-needed boost to the Knights' forward pack after prop Daniel Safiti injured his knee in the side's loss to Parramatta on Sunday. Meanwhile, back rower Sione Matautia has been given the green light to return to the field following a concussion suffered in the club's win over Manly. Jets defender Connor O'Toole is hoping to find a consistent spot in the team as the A-League season restart is hit by new coronavirus concerns. The Tokyo Olympic hopeful has had his eyes on the left-back position for Newcastle's clash against Sydney FC on Tuesday. And former Newcastle national coach Lee Sterry is open for a return to the Northern New South Wales NPL. The ex-Breakers and United coach has been named as a possible candidate for the Edgeworth and Newcastle Olympic positions. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 41, 2, 1, 40, 24, 43 and 28, and the supplementaries are 37 and 8. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.